This, boys and girls, is your extra reading instruction for Wednesday. This week, boys and girls, we're going back over the vowel O. O is a vowel, and that means that it can make two sounds. It can say its name, O, and it can say ah. O is its long sound, and ah is its short sound. And we're going to work on the short sound of O, which is ah. Take a look at this letter card, boys and girls. This is the letter O. What is the name of this letter? O. And the sound for O is ah. Remember we talked about last week when you go to the doctor sometimes and you're not feeling good, maybe your throat's hurting or tickling, and the nurse or the doctor takes a popsicle stick and they press it down on your tongue and they ask you to say ah. Well, they're really just asking you to make the short sound of O. So the next time you have to go and visit the doctor or the nurse for something like that, and they put that popsicle stick on there and ask you to say on your tongue and ask you to say ah, you can say, hey, you're making me say the short sound of O, which is ah. So let's go over the card name, the letter on the card together, boys and girls, along with the sound of the letter. Ready? Together. O, ah. Now it's your turn. Letter name and sound. Okay, and we'll end together. Letter name, O, and sound, ah. Now let's take a look at our high frequency words for this week. They are a review of the high frequency words from last week. This, boys and girls, is the word of. Let's name the letters in of. O, F, of. What is this word? Of. This is the word of. What is this word? Of. This is the word they. Now let's name the letters in the word they. T, H, E, Y. This is the word they. What is this word? Very good. It's the word they. This is the word you. Now let's name the letters in the word you. Y, O, U. And remember last week I told you a little trick about this word, that when you're naming the letters in this word, the last letter, which is U, it actually names the word. Okay, so if you know this letter and you get to the last letter, it tells you the name of the word, you. This is the word you. What is this word? You. Now let's go through them all together. Okay, what is this word? Of. What is this word? They. What is this word? You. Now, boys and girls, we're going to focus on the middle sound in a word. So let's take a look at our little pocket chalk stand. And just like you do on your morning worksheet, every morning you have a box for the beginning sound, a box for the middle sound, and a box for the ending sound. So we're going to focus right here on where our red card is. That's where our middle sound is. Okay? So we're going to focus on the middle sound in a word. Our goal is to tell what the middle sound is in a word. Let's take a look, boys and girls, at this picture. Look at this picture right here. This is a picture of a mop. Say the word with me, mop. Now I'm going to touch the boxes, okay, for the beginning, the middle, and the ending sounds in mop. And as I touch the boxes here at school, I want you to say the sounds there at home, okay? And when I touch the red, remember that's going to be the middle sound. And that's the sound that we're listening for, is the middle sound. Okay, let's begin. Say the word mop, mop. Now, as I tap the sounds, okay, you say the sounds at home. Op. What was the middle sound in mop? That's right, the middle sound in mop is ah. Now let's take a look at the card in the pocket. Now we have a picture on the card of a fan. Say that word, fan. Now as I tap the cards for beginning, middle, and end, you say the sounds at home and figure out what sound you hear in the middle of fan. Ready? Say the sounds. What sound did you hear right here in the middle of fan? Very good. Ah. Listen. An. The middle sound in fan is ah. Nicely done. Now let's take a look at a picture of a dog. Say the word with me. Dog. Now, as I tap for the beginning, the middle, and the ending sound, you say the sounds in dog. Ready? What sound did you hear in the middle of dog? If you said ah, you're exactly right. That's our sound for this week. Listen. D, og. Very good. Now let's take a look at another picture. This is a picture for hot, a picture of an eye on a stove that's orange because it's turned on, and we never touch the eye on a stove. Say the word hot, hot. Now, as I put my finger on the boxes for the beginning, the middle, and the ending sounds, you say the sounds in the word hot. Ready? What sound did you hear in the middle of hot? If you said ah, you're exactly right. Listen. Ot. The middle sound is ah. Now take a look at the picture of a cab. Say the word cab. Now, as I touch the pockets for the beginning, middle, and ending sound, you say the sounds in cab. Ready? What sound did you hear in the middle of cab? Very good. It's ah. Listen. K, ab. The middle sound in cab is ah. And now, boys and girls, for our last picture. Our last picture is a picture of someone's hip. See the red arrow pointing to that part of the body? Hip. Say the word hip, hip. I'll touch the pockets for the beginning, the middle, and the ending sound, and you say the sounds. Ready? Begin. What sound did you hear in the middle of hip? Great job. The sound in the middle of hip is I. Listen. Ip. I is the middle sound in hip. And this concludes your extra reading instruction for Wednesday.